All right, going to be taking a look at OWCP, guys. Many times, look at this. All you guys that follow this over on YouTube, we've went through this thing a lot. I was actually going to do a video about how we called this one way back here. Actually, way back further than that, down here in this area. I've mentioned that in almost every video. That's when we originally started watching this thing, but it's made some serious moves here lately. It's kind of irrelevant from calling it way back there, but then again, that is when we first started watching it, and because of the fact that you guys bring us so many of these hot stocks, we're able to keep our list up there pretty high of the different stocks that we cover. That being said, we're going to focus on a few different things that's going on right now. All right, over here. Again, I want to point out the last time that we've went over this one is going to be right here at this red candle. I said watch for gap to fill at 239 and 217. That was going to be right off of this area. Let me see exactly where that's at. Give me a second here. That's 239. Yeah, coming off of that. So we were way up here actually when we 238. So that's what happened. You guys came down and filled that gap right there. I said might go sideways for a few days before it bounces. If you're watching our videos over here at Investors Hangout, you would have been able to say, hey, look, this chart's not as strong as I thought it was. And it's starting to pull down. So like I said, it's going to go sideways for a few days, and it did. It went a little bit lower than I personally thought it would. But I think that it might start leveling out now. So you guys might have found bottom down here around the $1.56, $1.53 area. We can actually put that as low as $1.45, but I'm going to go off that first level of support here because of the simple fact that it bounced off that same exact area so far today. That's why I'm going to go ahead and put that there again with the low of $1.71. I'm sorry, $1.51. And where was that low? $1.51 on that day also. So yes, $1.51 is going to be that level. I apologize about that. I just want to verify my number. So $1.51, I feel that right there is going to be that bottom support. If that doesn't hold, guys, you will go down to $1.28. Honestly, that if you start seeing $1.49 tap, there is a good possibility that it might go down a little bit further. All right, there's still a big gap down here. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know if it's going to fill down there or not. But like I said, what we're going to be watching for now is the buying to return and bounce you off of this to keep this chart going bullish. I think that it's starting to stabilize now. I'm going to put my notes in here. We'll see if Joe has anything else to add.
Well, there hasn't been any recent news on it since the last time we went over it. And then I'm looking over here and I'm seeing some AKs that were up there on the filings. So I'm pulling up the last one from the 24th. That was more or less just saying that there was unregistered sales of equity securities. So they're showing you all the different equity securities and with the dates on February 22nd, a total of 550,000 units at a price of 70 cents per unit, each consisting of one share and on one class L warrant exercisable at $1.40. For a period of 18 months for a total proceeds of $385,000. So I mean, they have that broken down for you right there. And then when you scroll down on it a little more, it shows you the OWC Pharmaceutical Research Corp receives IRB approval to initiate testing on its cannabinoid infused cream for treatment of psoriasis. And then they give you a timeline on things. It's something that's supposed to start. Let's see. All right, so. All right, so it's something during the second quarter. Let's see what this is. All right, so I'm over on the one that says Ziv Turner, OWC's Vice President of Business Development and Managing Director of One World Cannabis Limited. The company wholly owned subsidiary went on to say, as soon as we announced the formulation of our psoriasis treatment, we began receiving requests for our products from patients suffering from the condition. After many years of research and development, this is the final study as we prepare to introduce it to the market. We expect the program will be in full swing by the end of the month and hope to have it completed by during the second quarter 2017 and in full hands of patients shortly thereafter. So that's giving you a scale or an idea of when it's going to be actually going out there. So that's that. And that's over from the 24th 8K, where you could read all that, because I mean, it's kind of a bunch of different things in there. As always, if you have an opinion on a company or you want to continue doing your due diligence on the company, feel free to go over to the OWCP message board on Investors Hangout. From there, you can hit the recent news, the filings, the financials, the buy rating. And as always, if you have an opinion, share it with the tens of thousands of like-minded investors that are using the site daily on the message board.
All right, again with the chart, like I said, $1.57. Watch for $1.51 must hold. Otherwise, $1.28 will hit. All right, gap at 91.103. Watch for a bounce off of this if the buying return support at $1.51, $1.28. Resistance at $1.93, $2.08, $2.50. I hope that it starts to stabilize now. It's a very good possibility. But that, I mean, you guys were beat down pretty bad. I will be watching for this to bounce. I personally think it will. But really, it really depends on that volume. So again, OWCP is definitely turning into becoming a very active message board over here on Investors Hangout. A lot of great people over there adding their thoughts to that board. So make sure you check that out, like Joe said. Always, if you're watching this video right now and you feel that this video helped you in any way, definitely make sure you hit subscribe and like. We definitely appreciate that very much. If you have another hot stock that you're following other than OWCP, head over to investorshangout.com/live and let us know about it. Be sure to take your hot stock and add it to the next set of tickers.